No official announcement was made. No airport photos were released by agencies. No schedules were leaked. And yet, within hours, a single quiet rumor was enough to send the global fandom into full speculation mode. TAEHYUNG and Jimin were seen traveling to Japan together. What began as a soft whisper on social media quickly transformed into one of the most talked about topics among ARMYs worldwide, not because of scandal, but because of what this moment symbolizes. According to multiple fan accounts, the two BTS members were spotted moving discreetly through a Japanese airport, dressed simply, avoiding attention, and blending into the crowd with an ease that only comes from deep trust and familiarity. There were no bodyguards pushing people aside, no dramatic entrances, just two figures walking side by side, calm, composed, and unmistakably close. Witnesses described their energy as relaxed, almost domestic, as if this journey wasn't about work, but about escape. Japan has always held a special place in BTS history. It's where milestones were reached, emotions were tested, and artistry was refined. For TAEHYUNG and Jimin to choose Japan together, especially during a time when the group is navigating individual paths, military timelines, and immense public pressure, feels deliberate. Not strategic, not promotional, personal. Fans immediately began connecting dots. TAEHYUNG, known for his love of art, quiet cafes, jazz-filled evenings, and reflective solitude, has often spoken about finding peace in unfamiliar places. Jimin, emotional, expressive, and deeply intuitive, has repeatedly shared how travel helps him reset, breathe, and reconnect with himself. Together, they represent a balance: earth and air, silence and emotion, restraint and vulnerability. If this trip is real, then it's not just a vacation. It's a moment of grounding. Social media timelines filled with theories. Some believe the trip could be related to a private creative project, music, art, or even a documentary-style exploration of their bond. Others insist this is simply two friends choosing each other in a season where solitude can feel overwhelming. There are also whispers of late-night conversations, shared meals in hidden restaurants, long walks under Tokyo's city lights, and laughter echoing softly in places far removed from stadium screens. What makes this story resonate so deeply is not the destination, but the timing. Both TAEHYUNG and Jimin have faced intense scrutiny, endless expectations, and the emotional weight of being global icons who are rarely allowed to exist as ordinary people. A trip like this suggests a quiet rebellion against that pressure. A decision to prioritize mental health, friendship, and authenticity over optics. Interestingly, no photos have gone viral. No clear images have surfaced. And that absence feels intentional. It suggests boundaries, ones that fans, for the most part, are choosing to respect. Instead of demanding proof, many ARMYs are expressing support, saying that if TAEHYUNG and Jimin truly went to Japan together, then they deserve privacy, peace, and happiness above all else. Longtime fans know that the TAEHYUNG-Jimin bond is not performative. It's rooted in years of shared dorm life, silent understanding, emotional check-ins, and unspoken loyalty. They are the kind of friends who don't need to explain themselves to each other, who can sit in silence and feel understood. Seeing, or even imagining, them choosing to travel together feels like a reminder of BTS's core: human connection before fame. Industry insiders remain silent. HYBE has offered no confirmation, no denial. And perhaps that silence is the loudest message of all. Not everything needs to be clarified. Not every movement requires a statement. Sometimes, letting artists live is the most respectful choice a company can make. As the hours pass, the story continues to grow. Not through facts, but through emotion. Fans aren't just curious about where TAEHYUNG and Jimin are. They're thinking about why. Why now? Why together? And what does it say about their state of mind? Whether this trip was a brief getaway or something more meaningful, one thing is clear. The idea of TAEHYUNG and Jimin choosing Japan as a shared space of quiet has touched something deep in the fandom. It reminds everyone that behind the flawless performances and carefully curated images are two people who still seek comfort, inspiration, and companionship in each other. And maybe that's why this story feels so powerful. Not because it's dramatic, not because it's controversial, but because it's gentle. In an industry fueled by noise, TAEHYUNG and Jimin, possibly walking through Japan side by side, represent a rare, beautiful silence. That silence, imagined or real, has become its own kind of language within the fandom. In a world where every BTS member's movement is tracked, analyzed, and often sensationalized, the idea that TAEHYUNG and Jimin could slip away quietly feels almost radical. It speaks to a longing many fans share, not to know everything, but to know that the people they admire are allowed moments that belong only to themselves. Some fans have pointed out how different this feels from past overseas schedules. There are no promotional hints, no fashion brand callouts, no staff photos accidentally leaked. If TAEHYUNG and Jimin are indeed in Japan, then they are there as Kim Taehyung and Park Jimin, not as global ambassadors, not as headline makers. That distinction matters. It changes the entire emotional weight of the story. There is also something deeply symbolic about them going together. TAEHYUNG and Jimin have always represented different emotional colors within BTS, yet they have consistently found harmony in each other. TAEHYUNG's introspection often meets Jimin's sensitivity in ways that feel grounding rather than overwhelming. Fans recall old moments, late-night talks captured in documentaries, quiet glances during rehearsals, soft laughter in behind-the-scenes clips that revealed how naturally they lean on one another when the world feels heavy. A trip like this feels like a continuation of that unspoken pact. When things get loud, they choose calm. Speculation continues to swirl, but it is taken on a noticeably softer tone. Instead of demanding confirmations, many fans are sharing messages of hope. Hope that they are resting well. Hope that they are eating properly, sleeping peacefully, and laughing freely. Hope that wherever they are, they feel safe enough to be unguarded. In that way, the rumor has transformed into something almost communal, a collective wish for their well-being. Even the Japanese setting adds another layer of emotion. Japan is often associated with reflection, balance, and quiet beauty. From narrow streets glowing under lantern light to early mornings that feel suspended in time, it's a place that invites introspection. Fans imagine TAEHYUNG lingering in bookstores or art spaces, Jimin watching city life pass by from a cafe window, both of them momentarily anonymous. These images may be imagined, but the feelings behind them are very real. What's striking is how this story refuses to turn into controversy. There is no outrage, no backlash, no aggressive debates. Instead, there is softness, curiosity mixed with respect, excitement tempered by restraint. It's as if the fandom itself has matured alongside the artists, learning when to step back rather than lean in. Perhaps that is the quiet legacy of BTS. They have taught millions not just how to love loudly, but how to care gently. And in this moment, this unconfirmed, almost fragile story of TAEHYUNG and Jimin possibly choosing Japan together, that lesson feels especially present. Whether the rumor fades or one day becomes confirmed, its impact is already clear. It reminded people that sometimes the most meaningful stories are not the ones filled with proof, but the ones filled with understanding. In the end, TAEHYUNG and Jimin don't need to be seen to be felt. And maybe, for now, that is more than enough.